Did you know that even though there are tens of thousands of words in the English language, you really only need about 3,000 of them to say anything you need to say? I'm teaching 3,000 words in 3,000 days. Stick with me and you'll get a new word every day. Sadly, sadly. So the adjective here is sad, and I think we know what that means. It's just this dog is looking very sad. Or if I want to use this as an adverb, I would put it into a sentence like this. I might say, the dog sadly looked at the empty bowl. Okay, so an adverb is always going to answer the question, how? How did the dog look at the bowl? The dog looked sadly. The dog sadly looked at the bowl. If I put the adverb at the very beginning, I can put it at the beginning, but now it's going to have a little different emphasis. Sadly, the dog looked at the empty bowl. And we're going to get into that when we look at the examples, because now sadly is introducing the feeling of it's kind of becoming a backdrop to what you're going to say. Some synonyms for sadly are bitterly, sorrowfully, painfully, hard, mournfully. Mournfully, so if you are mourning something with this OU spelling, it means that you have grief. You are, maybe somebody died. You are in mourning. When somebody dies, you are in mourning, and it's spelled like this, in mourning. That's if somebody dies, or if you are feeling grief for something, you are in mourning. So mournfully would be very sad because somebody might have just died. Sadly, the community center closed just as it began to thrive. Okay, so sadly here introduces the entire sentence with a tone of regret. It's the backdrop of what you're about to say. She smiled politely, but sadly declined the invitation. Here, we're saying it was sad she had to do that. It's expressing some regret, but it's also saying it was necessary. It softens the refusal. The project was sadly underfunded from the beginning. This means that the situation really couldn't have been avoided. When we put sadly in, we're just saying this is how it was. He looked at the broken bridge sadly. This is the literal emotional sense of feeling sorrow in a quiet or reflective moment. Okay, so he looked sadly at the broken bridge. He sadly looked at the broken bridge, or he looked at the broken bridge sadly. Both of them are kind of just the emotion of being sad. How did he look at the bridge? Sadly. Sadly enough, many young entrepreneurs never receive the support they need. This, sadly enough, we can put a lot of different emotional adverbs here. Happily enough, funnily enough, sadly enough. This highlights the state or the situation, the emotional state. So like sadly without the enough, but when we put the enough in there, sadly enough, then we're saying you wouldn't expect it, but do you believe it? Sadly enough, many young entrepreneurs never receive the support they need. Can you believe that? It's highlighting this negative connotation by putting the enough in there. The opposite of sadly would be happily. The noun is sadness. The verb is sadden. It saddens me to see that. It's kind of a passive verb too. To sadden, this saddens me is usually how I would say it. The adjective is sad, and the adverb is sadly. Sadly. I really hope that you enjoyed this word. Use it 5 times today, write it down, commit it to memory, and I'll see you in the next lesson.